What up, y'all? I have this gold D9 here. It's a 9-pin lock. It's got 3 on the top, 3 on the left, and 3 on the right. Going to use this tensioner that I ground down a little bit so it'd fit better. And multi-picks number 1 and number 9. Alright, I think that's the left side. Three on the right is a pretty high lift. I think we got it. Let's go up top here. Alright, so I keep getting to this point where I think everything is set, but the lock doesn't open, which means either something's overset or something ain't set. So I'm going to spend some time going through, testing the pins, and see what I feel. Each time I've opened this lock, it's been by second click, like I think there's countermilling in here, and I'll click pin 2 on the top a second time, and it's got to be pushed way up there. And so it's hard for me to tell when it's set and when it needs to be set. I just kind of rely on counting clicks, but if you're pick to flex or pin falls or whatever, counting clicks isn't super reliable. Oh, cool. There we go. Touched pin 2 in the middle, and it opened. That's great. That was like take number 7 or something. That was a lot of tries. Got to the point where I was like, man, I'm just gonna try and do this in silence and focus so I can get this thing open, but I try to at least talk about what I'm doing a little bit. This is gonna be a very sensitive gut because these little springs are like dark matter. Just disappear into the ether, never to be seen again. So let me, good. Make sure I got everything here. I'm gonna turn this around actually. I'm gonna pry off these little caps on the sides. We can see how tiny those little springs really are. So I'm going to do pins on the left. Let's see. I think I can just use them. The springs are like lightly magnetized, and it's just enough to where they'll stay on the tip of the pick and then be difficult to get off. Right one. I lost 2 of these springs, unfortunately. I had to borrow some out of my Goal V18, lent to me by MG Secure. He also lent me this lock, which is awesome. Alright, so let's go pin 1 on the left. Chamber 1, rather. Is that just the driver? Oh, I guess I should have locked it up. a lot to keep track of. I don't know how you guys do it with the 20 pin locks and all that, especially as quickly as y'all do it. Oh, kind of a weird angle. Where'd that driver go? Right. These little pointy tweezers come in handy. These little pins. Put that there, that there. And we'll use 4, 5, and 6 for the top rows. Oop, see, that one about flew across the room from the lightest of touches. See, these are non-magnetic tweezers, but they're still, all it takes is one little miss squeeze, and that thing is across the universe. I spent quite a while on the V18, which is pretty much like a 20 something pin version of this layout. Similar pins, all that stuff. But I got it progressively pinned about halfway. I think it had it to about 9 pins or so. And I just wasn't getting anywhere anymore, so I set it down. This is way more my speed. It feels real good to at least know that I'm understanding the mechanics and that I just have to pick up that V18 again and give it a go. I just got a Medeco M4 through Mugatu, as they say his name, on Discord. Hooked a bunch of us up with him, and so I think I'm going to work on that next. I'm working on MG Secure's challenge lock as well, and it has me stumped. I think I'm going to ask him for a picture of the pin so I can know what's in there. Ooh, that was a close one. Let those springs fall gently. That's our, let's see, that there, that there. Spring. See, the upside of your hand's getting a little sweaty during lock picking is that it holds on to little springs for you. A little sticky. That's one. My tray isn't exactly level, which makes things roll around quite a bit. And then I've got one more little spring to track down. he is. So we're at 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and remove the clip from this thing on the back there. I haven't had this part off. Oop. Hopefully it comes off without too much trouble. It is giving us trouble. I feel like it would have been easier to do this while it was still locked. Four hours later. Oy vey. Maybe if I stick the key in here, I can keep it from turning a little bit. There we go. Oof, I was worried about that. Oh, there's little ball bearings in there. Oopsies. I thought I had everything out. Alright, hopefully that spring didn't go too far. We've got the chambers there. Looks like we've got a little bit of counter milling. There's our keyway. Big old, just regular open keyway. We got the inside of the housing there. And, yeah, there's a little ball bearing here. Oh, that doesn't go there. Go ahead and bring these pins up a little bit here. Let's see our little spool drivers. There's one in there that's just on number 1 on the right set. That one's just like a standard. That's a 0 lift pin too. All right. I appreciate y'all. I'll look for this spring. Y'all have a good one.